I feel like I have biases against the system that would make me a very impartial juror.
Oh, I'm not impartial. I'm gonna bring a rotisserie chicken.
All right.
I actually have one for the game today. Which, speaking of rotisserie chickens, check it out. A little bit of. I don't feel like we see. This is Zodiac deck, right?
Zodiac deck,
Or is
green
this
deck.
magic.
Zodiac
green. I don't feel like I've seen a lot of Zodiac this year in the league.
No, it feels like a lot of the players that would like Zodiac deck tend to lean Ghost instead to get those easy spectrals. But honestly, after my game today, I'm not a huge fan because I like having the Crate the Taros in round. But I do think it's not a bad choice for me going forward. It's fun. It's all about econ, right? Because you see more in the shop, you want as much. Money is more important.
Mm-hmm. You're a checkered deck believer now, I can tell.
No, on
Yeah,
gold stake.
You're all checkered.
Give me the easy flushes, but early
And green stake too is also interesting. Not an often picked stake either.
no, and it's easy to forget that the anti scale a little bit quicker. You'll see a lot of kind of random one-off life losses because you'll just be so used to playing that white stake game that all of a sudden you're like, oh wait, it's a 2x more than I was expecting in anti 3.
Mm-hmm.
I like.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
just gonna say it's gonna scale.
I like the even Steven more than the Constellation. I personally think that Constellation just never really feels like it scales fast enough for a multiplayer
It's
game.
very slow. It's very slow. And even Steven is one of the better names for a Balatro card, which I think is a slight buff for me as well. Just really ties into the theme of the card. And honestly, Constellation sometimes is one of those trap cards, right? Where you chase getting your little big number up there, and sometimes it's just really not worth it. Sometimes very confusing valuation, I guess. I don't really know sometimes when I want to keep pumping that bad boy up or not, but it is early. It is early in the run. If you're gonna run a Constellation, you want it now. You really do.
Sorry. I realized I misspelled Ouija dubs, so I'm fixing that.
Gotta get it right. Gotta get it right. And up top now, Nita's got this Magician. Making some lucky cards. I have been a lucky card Andy this year. All I've been playing is lucky card builds, spilling into my lap and photo chat. It's a disgusting, filthy, pestilence-filled existence, but it is one that I have decided to live.
It is.
We'll see if Nita will as well.
I'm starting to think there's nothing better than an early Magician. The $20 hits, the econ you get from it is just too valuable. I'm even starting
the queue.
Yeah, getting through that lucky queue, it being ahead of your opponent to gain the money earlier, because money earlier matters more than later. I feel like the first 2 seasons, I definitely, let's say, a Justice and a Magician were in our Arcana pack. I almost always Justice, so I have that early glass card. But now, for me, it's Magician almost 10 times out of 10.
It feels more consistent, I would say. It leaves you with a little bit more options. Now, of course, Glass is king, especially if you remember that it's not 1.5x Chungus move by you. But if you got that locked in for your multiplayer games today, it feels nice. I'm a big Magic believer. And Mr. Dubs picks up one of my favorite combos, a foil smiley face.
I mean, it's just
everything you need for the early game.
Literally, the only thing bad with this is maybe winning too quickly. Oh my god, there's a Ouija, but there's such a better cryptid gold card opportunity here. Are we gonna live up to our name?
There's just no way.
There's no way you don't take.
So juicy. Well,
all right. I wanted a point you brought up earlier. You kind of go chasing those planet cards, and it can add up. Where You're chasing the. Are they in the same spot in the shop? No, this is a different spectral pack.
I was gonna say, because if I was NEATO and I had that gold blue seal right now, I'd be feeling really good about my constellation.
Yeah,
It's one of the only ways you can pump it up. But yeah, it's just like a lot of times you're just pumping up stuff that you're not even gonna end up using, and it's just like you're missing out on gold. You're missing out on full opportunities. You know.
And without an econ generator here, like spending $8 on like a mega planet pack for 0.2 x mult just would be a very bad decision. But when you have constellation, it feels like, well, I have to grab it. I have to be scaling it.
Yeah, it's a little suffocating for sure.
But I will say, if we can find the blue seal angle, I don't believe NEATO got it because I don't think she opened up the standard pack with it. It could have been an interesting play, but it looks like, according to our overlay, no blue seal yet. There's been so many spectral packs. This is the third one this ante.
Yeah, this is a lot of early juice here. And a familiar with smiley face up feels really good. Gonna suck on a banana here. A little gross Michael. Or Michelle if you are a misandrist. And let's look at this. Ooh. That one is a tasty looking deck there for Weege.
It's nice to have just that spare glass card to just throw in a hand to win an early ante. You don't even really care if it breaks. It's not like it's a sealed glass. I really like that familiar play from C-Dubs. It's at this point the only issue is 58 cards in the deck. Only the standard 4 hands, 3 discards. We may not find it. I know I was just dealing with that in my game.
Yeah. Thankfully, they're not playing with 2 discards. They got 3, which would have felt a little bit scarier. But I like Ouija's position here. And here's the thing too about this constellation: we've only procced it twice now. You know.
Yeah.
Kind of sad.
We also have, I believe, level 2 or 3, 4 of a kind for C-Dubs. It'll be interesting because you probably, if you could, want to play 5 of a kind with the smiley face foil or even like a full house. So I don't know if that's going to actually matter too much. Oh, is NEATO
this is interesting. What are you thinking here? I'm thinking this is maybe a Ouija moment.
I don't
the
love.
The safe play is obviously Cryptid Days. You could also just skip.
I don't hate the Cryptid Ace, but it would feel a lot better if we had Magicianed a face card. But obviously, what are the chances it came up in that pack?
Yeah, you do find a Scholar here, though, which is definitely going to help a lot in this upcoming PvP.
No, I think...
I guess the other thing, too, is you got a bit more pivot options, because Nia hasn't picked up this Incantation or Familiar yet. So the deck is a little bit cleaner.
You could always strength those aces if we get a hack as well.
Yep.
So it's not the end of the world. And you're right, with this Scholar, having basically a 5 of a kind aces that are also lucky, it could easily take the PvP. Now, is Neo going to take the Tarot Tycoon? That is a...
I was wondering what your take's going to be on this, if you're a Tarot Tycoon enjoyer or not. I feel like if you don't have Overstock, it's really scary.
Yeah, it feels a little bit easier to take when you get to the Overstock Plus on Zodiac deck, because you start with...
it sniped the Magic Ace.
That's brutal, too. Well, we're going to listen in, but I think NEATO has a chance in this one, and for C-Dubs is going to be trying to find the glass. NEATO is going to be trying to find that 5 of a kind aces.
Mm-hmm. Or some kind of combo, like aces and faces, full house. Let's see.
Already tempting me with a Ouija? Right. Now have a lot of kings?
Thank you.
Not a bad hand from NEATO. It's gonna put up
Not a bad
8,300.
hand.
I'm locked in, Zach. I appreciate the 85
think-
months.
And an 85-month sub.
That's a lot of months.
Per chance. Actually, I don't know.
C-Dubs
That's
gets
like, that's like 2 years.
something like that.
See, I'm
Are-
gonna get big 4 recline here too. Looks kind of
That's all I
juicy.
got.
Also gonna get Mars.
Yeah.
I think
What
NEATO
I got?
can beat this with 2 hands.
It's
It's gonna be close though.
It feels like it has to be a big. They're going for the straight with the jack. They get it, and it's also a
No.
Hierophant.
I'm getting
I
there.
believe in you.
But I don't know if
I
that's going to
believe
be
in you.
enough.
We'll see.
That's
Maybe
Street
barely,
Chatter.
I
I thought they were
got you.
only 12 months as
I'm
well.
pretty sure. Oh yeah, nice. I love that.
Just enough, and
alright,
NEATO
so
does
we
take
see
that
it.
one. And I think, I will say, I feel better about the Tarot Tycoon up a life because now we could go
Oh,
for
much
Justice
more.
tempo.
Much more.
It feels like whenever you're behind on lives, you're trying to make up the difference with the Joker. When you're ahead on lives,
Yep,
it's like,
yep.
okay, we can play around with Justice, Death, Chariots to steal some points.
And this crystal ball is also looking really juicy too, considering you picked up Tarot Tycoon. The only part that's going to be interesting about Tarot Tycoon, the difference here is whether or not some juicy Joker is going to get replaced in the shop.
For example, we see C-Dubs one reroll in get a 6 cents. So will it
And,
get Riffraff?
Yeah, Riffy.
Ooh, and this Hermit, no value for NEATO because we're only on $3. Incantation for C-Dubs, definitely not what you want to see.
Hey, free money, free money. And you get
Yeah,
rid of a
free $2.
6.
It's like a trading card.
We were talking about how the deck's getting pretty fat over there, and C-Dub's gonna inject some GLP-1 into his deck and get that 6 kicked out.
They have the oral version now, so don't even have to do the injections.
Whoa. That's crazy. I always thought it was like a cream. Like
I
a
think
crema.
Oh,
I could do for some crema.
the I forget. I always forget the name of the brand. The Mexican crema. That's just fantastic that they have it saved.
There's so many. There's so many at the store I go. There's so many. Oh my god, another hairy hermit in the shop. He just won't go away. Man, this constellation. He's just so smug.
He is kind of smug. I mean, this constellation. Now that we're up a life and we're kind of talking about the tempo with the glass, it could. All of a sudden, it could really work out for NEATO. I do think NEATO needs to play kind of the tempo line, though. I really think if NEATO's going
Definitely.
to win this one, it's going to be off the back of these next 3 PvPs.
Gonna stone it up here. D-Dubs finding a hot spot on the top of his head, considering whether or not to get a warm or cold towel while looking at this straight here.
Definitely recommend a cold towel or a warm towel. He's up in Maine. I don't think it's ever warm.
Yeah. He does kind of smell like seafood. Like a buttered lobster roll.
Really works. And funny enough, the splash would work really well with this 8-ball. I kind of feel like at this point, if we're C-Dubs, we're not finding the 6. I
hate
would
to
be
see it.
I would be willing to sell this riffraff. I feel like we got good common jokers.
You love an 8-ball.
I mean, of course.
I think these are really good jokers considering the position that we just did. Because you want to basically, at this point, right, you're down a life, you got a bunch of gold, play for your big swing, right? Play your value cards, see what you can get. NEATO kind of struggling on Econ here, has to pass on both Rivraf and Sixth Sense. But
And
we know that the Q on Sixth Sense isn't that strong, but still.
But I mean, and here's the key. It's exactly what we talked about. It was opening up that Celestial pack, trying to get a 0.1 on Constellation. It just feels like Sixth Sense or Riffraff would have provided so much more value. We can always get those planets later in the game.
Yeah. And CM's going to get you really deep in the next couple of shops as well. Plus, there's an overstock. So we're going to get extra value as well. It's going to roll down here a little bit. Consider Space Joker Zayna's favorite Joker.
Still not healed. Still haven't talked to the therapist about it. Tomorrow I got a session.
I feel like you both should go to the moon. I mean, well, if it was real, you both should go. But
All right.
it's very complicated. I just don't know how you launched off of a flat Earth to a fake planet in the sky, but you know, whatever.
The first major difference from, I mean, there is differences from the economy gained for C-dubs. The mail and rebate, fantastic, but also we have a red seal jack, and with glass available in Major League Balatro, C-dubs just took a massive lead in this game if they can get it online.
Yeah, and you got it's still pretty early in the season. You got a lot of time to do some deck manipulation.
Yeah, 8-Ball maybe discounted a little bit on Zodiac deck where you can find those tails so easily in the shop, but let's listen in, see if there's any leguming.
You beat me.
I did. I'm kind of a loose cannon.
That's fine.
Okay.
I am not confident. I'm definitely driving Zano nuts right now.
I love that.
I've got two jokers that are doing absolutely nothing, and I know he's just screaming at the screen going, what the frick am I doing with my discards and my...
I mean...
I'm chill.
But
I guess
know.
It's his life.
It just depends on what you're going for, you know? Every joker does something. But... Yes, is it?
Let's show you the predictive power here of Ouija dubs.
I don't think anybody can answer that until it's like over, you know?
Oh, this is going to be a huge hand for C-dubs. Having that red seal steel with the 5 of a kind with the smiley face.
This is all I got.
I think this is probably like 25, 30k, 20k.
A real psycho hits the incantation and gets steel cards too.
Still
Sounds like
cards,
personal experience.
Honestly, that he might have got me. See if I can get the right cards.
Maybe a full house here for NEATO with the lucky proc.
Got a proc. I don't think it's enough, but let's see.
Well, got the wrong kind of proc. Oh, by 100 points!
Oh, wow.
Points!
Okay.
I mean,
I'll take it, but holy. Alright, I'll see you soon then.
Alright, see ya.
Luckily, NEATO's getting the econ online, but oh, man, that's insane.
That's what it feels like to get your gallbladder removed, and they've run out of local anesthesia. Oh my goodness. The double proc on the lucky card? My lord. The slimmest of margins, the closest of shaves. You hate to see it, but you love to see it. And look at Egg. Look at little Egg. Little Egg. Absinito! Get up!
Egg very powerful on Zodiac deck due to just the sheer amount of temperances. We also have Tarot Tycoon. We're going to see temperance even more often, so I really would like this pickup. Don't know if I love the burglar, but
I'm a fan of Bergie. I love Bergie. I don't know if I love it with a Sixth Sense in hand and your
mail
trading
rebate
card, a gift card, whatever, mail and rebate. I never remember the name of that card. because there's anti-synergy there, but Burglar, sneaky early on, if you have strong jokers, is also a good econ card.
It's a good point. There's, for NEATO, not really any harm in having it in this moment in time because we don't have any benefit over discards like C-Dubs does. So, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
Both players playing a bit of a greedy round, going for big econ plays. Feel really bad about these Six Senses though. They're being pretty terrible.
Well, I mean, for Ouija dubs, maybe they think Ouija's a hit, but yeah, luckily for NEATO, the Sixth Sense has been awful on C-Dubs' side.
And I like when there's only 2 cards in a retainer over there on E-Dubs' side, because then the Ouija hangs over his head like a tiny hat. And we see Photo in the shop here. That is going to be an insta-buy with this smiley face. That is looking really scary. And LeBron James has appeared on the MLB broadcast. LeBron James.
Big fan of Photograph. LeBron is.
He enjoys Photo. We could get a mod, make Photo look like LeBron. How do you feel about picking up this discount and the vouchers over here?
I think it makes a ton of sense, especially on NEATO's side with the egg. Just in general, it's one, it stinks that it hurts your temperance, but I just feel like it's a must take. In the long run, it is definitely plus value.
Yeah, I think you could maybe freak yourself out a little bit and think that you need to grab it or not grab it based on temperances, and this being Zodiac, but it's just a little too good, I think. Especially considering the economic positions of both of these players. Well, at least C-Dub's going to that round, $50. The Dow Jones up to 500. There's just a lot of value to be chased here.
Absolutely. I will say C-Dub still has this Sixth Sense. It does feel like it could probably go. I think we only have 1 6 remaining. And it's going to be pretty hard to tell.
Incantation into 4 6s.
You're so right. Oh, and there is Chad. Wow.
Oh my god.
NEATO with
disgusting.
A huge 20 hit. NEATO needed that 20 hit to hopefully find Photo Chad, but it's going to be hard because, again, this Tarot Tycoon is blocking a lot of jokers from showing up in the shop. Yeah. And, okay, here's the downside, the Burglar. We're forced to play the glass. We can't discard it on NEATO's side. So, little bit of
it makes it. I think you can probably get through here.
Yeah, yeah. Now we don't.
40. So yeah, I feel like you're probably gonna find the Photo Chud.
It really just
like the also already bought the voucher too.
Yeah, it just depends. If Tarot Tycoon goes crazy, we've seen games. I believe Zodiac one time was 7 rerolls behind the Joker because of Tarot Tycoon, but obviously that was an extreme case.
C-Dubs buys the 8-ball again. This is so awesome.
Well, I mean, why not?
Wild.
All right, 45. Yeah, it feels like we're gonna probably find it, but we will see.
What's in this Arcana?
There's the photo.
There's the photo.
Someone take a picture. We're not cracking the egg, right? Burglar can go.
I think Constellation can go.
I mean, honestly, yes. That is true. Constellation absolutely can go.
I think you get rid of Constellation and you just play a bunch of... I mean, you got a lot of face cards. Just spit out everything. Why not?
NEATO sometimes, I think, is guilty a little bit of not rolling down enough. I'm worried this might be where we stop the rerolls. We'll see. Ooh, a Justice, Death, Fool. There's a lot in this pack. I think we're going to Death the King and then Fool for the Death. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. A classic multiplayer setup there.
I actually think NEATO has now at 3 glass has quite a bit more than C-dubs.
Definitely has a lot of power. Hit this reroll.
Oh my god. Are we gonna... We don't see it!
No way.
Too many taros!
Chariot Emperor was not a bad shop. I would have picked up that Emperor for sure.
I, again, blinded a little bit by a constellation, thinks that, oh, this High Priestess, that's another 0.2x mult on the constellation. Honestly, Nandre, you might have been right, just getting rid of constellation so we stopped thinking about it and really could utilize.
However, constellation could be the saving grace here. The constellation might be the only thing that is going to win this round, and you have to win here, I feel.
Chad could always come back. It is a common joker. Let's go ahead and listen in to see what the plans are.
Nope.
I have an emotional support Ouija.
I love that. I love that for you.
It's it keeps me going, you know.
Good.
What's better?
I swear to God, G-Dubs is listening to elevator music right now.
Oh, I have NEATO unmuted, so the people can choose which background noise they want.
It is hysterical.
We're also just not getting planets that matter from these priests. Another $20 hit. These luckies are insane.
It's a really good lucky Q.
What?
Which, to be fair, C-Dubs is going to start getting them in a little bit. There are magic cards in C-Dubs deck as well. Just got to get through the queue.
This photo, Chad, with the red seal and then a red seal steel.
God.
I think the glass could compete, but we're going to need to draw all of it for NEATO. And of course, we get an extra 2x from the constellation.
Mm-hmm.
I will wait now.
NEATO making a good play here, making C-Dubs play.
Internal vibes here. I think this is the right thing.
300,000.
I think that's beatable with the glass.
All right. Betsky.
I know you can do that.
Perchance.
I think we'll need a lucky
This is a tough
proc.
decision. You definitely need a lucky proc. Question is, do you even go for it?
We're going for it.
A few.
Gonna get it.
Good.
Ah, it's what? Ooh, not a good glass cue. Not a good glass cue.
But perhaps not enough.
Ooh.
1, 2x. It was a red seal steel in hand for C-Dubs that made that difference.
Yeah, big difference. At least you're gonna get this gold proc.
Yeah, you got me there.
All right.
right.
Wow. I actually was not expecting that. I will see you soon.
See ya.
And it's not even a misplay. It's really just unfortunate luck with the Terra Tycoon.
Yeah, I don't think a $7 reroll makes a lot of sense there for NEATO.
No.
But it is the risk you take with this Tarot Tycoon. And
What you got in these buffoon packs? What you got in these buffoon packs?
it also feels bad that we weren't able to get any of the lucky procs in that Anti-2 when Crystal Ball showed up, because NEATO doesn't have the Crystal Ball. It would feel so much better to be able to put 3 up there. And especially not one of them being High Priestess.
Very awkward timing here with these Terras. Another thing to consider is we just sitting on this emotional support Ouija. But there is an element of this that is really important here, in that you can hold on to the Ouija for the knockout round and proc it, and if you roll face cards, you just win. It is an interesting out that you can play.
It feels so unnecessary to be holding this Ouija though. Like on Zodiac deck.
If you're not pressed for the slot, I mean they have double or triple slot right now. Like I'm dropping it for sure at the first chance I can, but
That's a good point. If we get like Deathful Hangman, then we do it. Until then, I guess you can just have it.
And you block it in spectrals. That is true. Joe Cool 1217. Everybody in the comments say shout out Joe Cool 1217.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. And you do get the brand buff. That is true. You really do.
We can't forget that.
I
NEATO
feel like
taking the certificate, which I like because we don't have the red seal on their side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, certificate is, I think, a good pull here. And also, just like, has had a decent amount of deck trim, lost a couple glass cards. I think it's more than fun.
No, this is NEATO's way of getting back in this game. If we can roll a high enough red seal, we definitely have the taros with the Tarot Tycoon to make sure we can utilize a red seal.
Yeah, and you still got at least 2 turns here. You know, the clock looms for sure, but gonna take a flush 5 here on the side for Ouija. And look at this. Pareidolia Ouija play. Oh,
No.
come on, man. It's there.
Maybe if Hack was also in the shop.
It's there.
And the one thing is, honestly, I'd rather be down the photo than the Chad, because right now this Chad could be printing money for NEATO with the lucky cards.
Yeah. It is the unfortunate half of the roll. Like a bagel with no schmear. You can toast it and it'll be edible, but you're gonna be like, where's the schmear?
I can't imagine eating a bagel without a schmear on it. Like in the year of our Lord 2026? I mean, maybe in a sandwich form?
You'd be surprised. There are a lot of people in the Balatro community specifically. I don't want to name names, but they rhyme with schmuck spectered. Schmearless life.
Oh, man. We found the weakness.
Is Ouija gonna get a proc here? There's $20.
Oh, not good for... Oh.
Not even optimal there, too, with the for scoring. You know, you can put the red seal out in front, too. Temperance? Oh, no.
Crucible absolutely killing us not having on NEATO's side. We could have had Death, Fool, Justice for a flush 5, but...
And these vouchers, the voucher game has been the significant difference.
Yeah, it's had a lot to do with where we are. Obviously, NEATO had the glass advantage, but it's one of those, going back to fully explain the thought process where I was saying, I don't hate it. I like it more if you took a life. It just feels like a tarot that you don't mind later in the game once you have established jokers. But right now, oh my god, C-Dub's really... There's no way. There's no way.
It's time. It's time. You gotta get rid of it. Drop the guillotine. They said that the last time the guillotine was used was when Return of the Jedi came out. Take that, friends. We brought it back for Major League Balatro as the sharp blade falls and the Ouija is separated from the jaw on C-Dubs' stream. R.I.P.
No lucky procs for NEATO. We also didn't get to use the Death Fool, which is, I mean, that's brutal with Tarot Tycoon. You have to be cycling through those consumables.
And doesn't even get a pack and shop to proc it. Yuck. And the full gambit just sitting up top. Loaded Akimbo 1887s here for Ouija. Let's watch the PvP.
I miss those.
Hello.
How's it going?
I'm very upset.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
I know, it's bad.
He's
I had
talking
to sell
about
my Ouija.
He's talking about Ouija.
Oh.
It's so funny.
this guy.
That is very sad to hear.
I'm struggling now.
Oh my god.
You know,
He's gonna talk smack about
he
8-Ball.
talks a lot about
Oh
this
my god,
frickin'
here we
8-Ball,
go.
but not doing very much. That's
Well, maybe if you'd use the death seed up so it could spawn you a death instead of you blocking it, but I won't speak.
doing whatever I want to do to win.
Man, the glass is fragile in the seed. Another break for NEATO.
You've got 3 hands left.
Yes, sir.
If I play this,
Perhaps.
it's pretty stupid. It might even be considered very stupid, but
Gonna lose a lot of these.
already a Discord user. with
We
that
are
knowledge,
gonna
I feel
lose
pretty
2 of
safe.
3, I believe. If I've been
we'll just
tracking the
shoot
glass
for
usage on
vibes.
C-Dubs' side.
I'm one of those
I
people.
don't
that,
believe we
I-
lose
I-
all
I
3 though,
don't
which
know,
obviously would be
man.
the scariest.
You're talking to the
this could
queen
be-
of not knowing
I-
any math.
Only
No,
one.
I'm
Yeah,
good at
I'm
math. Like, you
like-
give me a formula, I'll plug those numbers in, and I'll. See, now you're. That's a bigger number than I expected. You could have at least known that math.
I I knew. I just didn't know how big it was gonna be.
Shake my
I
head,
also,
SMA, shake
you
my
had
head.
turn order.
Shake my head. Okay, it's cool, man, it's cool. I get it.
You... Listen, I'm not proud of the fact that I had to sell my emotional support Ouija, but I had to. That's the only reason
Unbelievable.
why I'm scoring this now.
Another interesting dynamic of this game, Andre, we got the Diet Coke selection for NEATO, the cigarette, the fridge cigs, if you will.
Cigs. Yeah, yeah.
And C-Dubs
yeah.
has the Sprite.
Yeah, Sprite, they say, the nectar of the gods, but more of a Nyarlathotep, Cthulhu, the Yellow King, the Lovecraftian elder gods, in my opinion, the forces that dominate the universe, while
Potentially
Diet
not.
Coke is humanity. It's for the people.
It's understandable. I was gonna say I just think of Vince Staples when I drink a Sprite now.
Real.
I can't imagine NEATO plays this glass. It seems unnecessary unless we're just looking for a specific planet level.
It's very awkward. It's a very awkward way of playing here. I mean, I feel like you just gotta decide you're losing this round and econ out as hard as you can.
Yeah, I'd play like a 3 of a kind. Well, we also have 2 hands left, so it's not even like this would give us a 5 of a kind like planet.
Yeah. I think playing the gold card earlier as well was a little bit suspect when you saw the 42 million bomb drop. The Series A funding has come in. You know, considering an egg boil.
Yeah, for me, it's like I'm not 100% sure how the order of this affects
You definitely want the glass
my
at the
scoring. I
end.
don't think either way I would get close.
That's the vibe situation I'm telling you about. I'm like,
Oh, with the smiley face, you definitely want the glass at the end.
There's just a few there's just a few hands like where I'm not sure how. I feel like it doesn't matter, and like I overthink it.
Right.
And
yeah,
It doesn't
no,
matter too much,
I
but
did that last week where, I had like eagle retriggers.
I mean, we're thin in the
didn't do it
deck.
that way. And I got guess like ultimately at the end of the day,
I will
it's
say if
like
C-Dubs plays like
right?
5 of a kind red
And
seal
I sat
next
there and, like,
PvP,
stared at it
4 of
for
those are
5 minutes, 'cause I
breaking,
was like, it didn't look right.
True.
which could
But-
be the angle back.
You're on your last live here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a great point, Andre. Thanks.
Yeah, I am.
All right.
It's not gonna matter.
Well, tell Zano to get our 8 balls working.
All right.
You know.
Ooh, the cheaper reroll for both of our players. Obviously going to be great with this overstock.
Yeah, this feels like a very typical position for NEATO here. Gonna have completely different shops because of Tarot Tycoon. Is gonna be down in Econ. Is down in Seals. Has the weaker deck trim. I don't see the angle through here. To be honest.
The angle had to be we find Chad and we also get a damn red seal from the certificate instead of, I believe, our 4th blue seal.
And now I don't even know if that's going to be enough. You know,
No,
that's the part that I find scary.
No, it would be hard to be enough maybe with the Tarot Tycoon, but that Chad is going to have to show up quickly. I mean, what other very, like, talking 1 in 10,000 is Constellations blocking into something like a Soccer or Dusk for NEATO in the shop?
Yeah. There's some option where they both see really high value jokers and do a different route, like a Mime Baron show up. You're not picking up Mime if you're C-dubs.
No.
But that's a very tight angle. I don't know. This looks very dire for the NEATO fans. Interesting though that there really wasn't any pressure from this green stake play. The scaling of the blinds did not really come into factor this game very much.
No, we found the smiley face we found so early on.
Mm-hmm.
I think what can sometimes trap players is you end up with like 5 utility jokers, which on white stake you can kind of get away for a couple antes, but we never really in that position this game.
Yeah.
Definitely don't want to play those glass. If we had a glass joker on NEATO side, it'd be at like 5x, which is fun.
True. Kind of a fun, funky card to play with in PvP, but would have been a fun route this game for sure. And I think you're gonna have to send one here.
I think you can play the blue seal though instead of both glass.
Yeah, you should. You should play the blue seal instead of both glass.
Unless we really want 2 5-of-a-kind levels.
Let's see if NEATO finds it. And C-dubs is just gonna blast through with that 4-of-a-kind jack on the small blind over there.
There's the glass joker. A little late.
We should call it when you play 5-of-a-kind jacks jacking off.
Yeah. That is what it is.
And then 5-of-a-kind queens is queening out.
Okay.
And 5-of-a-kind kings is called the Edsy.
The Edsy? 5 guy?
Did you see that there was I saw a TikTok this week, there was this guy, he's just like, he has a crazy Australian accent, and he's like, he reads a chat message, it's like, you look like a king of diamonds. He pulls it up. And he's dressed in this shirt, and his beard looks just like he's the king of diamonds. Oh, it was fantastic. I haven't stopped thinking about it.
C-dubs kind of looks like they could be a jack of spades.
I've always wondered if that's a fake beard.
No, that's a main beard through and through.
But how do you know?
I get clippings. It's part of the PED check at the beginning of the season.
I did find it strange that you kept asking for my pee.
Look, we got to find
I
some of
said-
that high value merch item stuff. You know, I'm trying my
I
best.
sent you maple syrup in a deli container. You didn't even notice. Very concerning.
Look, all right, I can get into it.
Well. These magic cards have stopped printing. No luck for anybody. Haven't seen one spit out anything good in a minute here.
No, it's been pretty bad. And NEATO is actually they kind of need the glass to get out.
Shaker, you're silly. Yeah, I made that call about the green stick scaling. Honestly, this could be it.
On normal white stick, I think we're at 30k right now, so this is where it's starting to really make the 2x difference. And there's a glass, so we won't die to the blinds.
No. And Ouija dubs on the coveted 420 YOLO swag. Total money spent. That does not bode well for NEATO here.
No, there has to be a chat in this shop. I don't imagine there's anything else.
Or
There was a
C-dubs is gonna be
constellation,
laughing.
but I don't think it will get blocked in anything good, obviously.
Yeah, I don't even think Blueprint Brainstorm helps enough here. I think Ouija Dubs is going to be laughing all the way to the Benson Boone concert here. After game one. Hey. What's up? Okay.
How
Hologram.
any sideline reporting from Flaky?
Yes, the laundry's going in. The laundry is going in. C-Dubs is standing in front of the lava like Anakin Skywalker right now, waiting for Obi-Wan Kenobi to walk off and demand why you were the chosen one. Let's listen in.
How we feeling?
Okay.
That's a lot better.
Yeah. It is what it is, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Leans in to hear something.
Let's do this.
Yeah, right. I mean, even that hand, I think, is going to be enough from
Okay.
Mr. Dubs.
Okay.
The fantasy players want to see a big score, though.
Number go up. Number go up.
Something good. Come on. That's not great.
I mean, how am I supposed to feel good about... Never mind. Not going to get into it right now. But... C-Dubs, lots of red seal glass. Really seeing the power of Zodiac deck, even without that Tarot Tycoon.
No, that might be stupid.
And I do
I think
we'll
maybe
see.
that is the big difference here, is recognizing the fact this is a Zodiac deck game, Terra Tycoon, a bit of a redundancy. It's not necessarily a misplay. I think it's more of a stylistic choice, but definitely punish this game.
Yeah, NEATO definitely had
also
more
feel that.
glass total from having it, but
I'm not
at the
thinking
end of the day,
that
you
towards the
only
pool
need 5,
as
and
much
then you
as
need to
yeah.
fill out your Joker spots. And
Yep.
Don't really have anything to do with it, but like, it's nice, but it doesn't.
What?
Yeah.
Are you
Probably
on a
better
map?
to wait and see.
Yeah,
what
I'm
happens.
commentating
I
the
don't know.
match.
Maybe
Yeah.
I'm overthinking now, Nito.
They're gonna talk about this on YouTube.
Dano?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Overthink it.
I don't know.
Overthink it.
Like he says hi.
yeah, I heard. Hi
He's
back.
waving.
Yeah. A respectable $69,000.
All right.
Or
well, like
690,
last time, I'm just
whatever.
gonna ship it with the vibes because
Very sneaky.
why not?
Admiring how
do it.
sneaky you were.
Just kill me.
I have a really bad.
This
no,
Jack is
it's
still
not-
triggering.
Was I
The-
frequency in there?
Oh my
Which was a lot higher
goodness.
than- yeah, it was just a lot
Yeah,
higher.
C-Dubs is
How-
one card took as
Wait.
long as Nito's hand to play.
Wait, did C-Dub score the
I was like,
exact same round score?
No, it's off
no,
by
no.
74,000, but it's very close.
Read the overlay weird.
Something. Yeah, you found the chat. I couldn't find
I
Chad.
found a Chad.
Couldn't find Chadley.
Same shop. I actually think it was
Chadley.
2 rolls after photo.
Dang it. I must have not had enough money.
Yeah.
Because I did this, I didn't see this mail-in rebate either. That would have been clutch. I wasn't using my
Oh.
my faceless
yeah.
as much as I should have to.
Well,
But c'est la
It's
vie.
a struggle one. Ruffle was actually talking about that today. Because it's a tough one to use.
I think this game did display a lot of the things that
It's
Zodiac
insane,
deck
man. I don't think
offers
I
when it
got
comes to
one thing
complications
I
in
would have
multiplayer.
got.
The
I
Tarot
looked at
Tycoon
Yes.
decision,
Kinda brewed.
the
But that's okay.
decision with the clearance sale voucher,
To be fair, I think I
the
had
crystal
one
ball
going
decision
in.
versus like having no econ and it working out for C-Dubs. All in
Yeah,
all,
I
I
think
think
I
I actually
really
think Dubs
did
played that
next.
really well.
Maybe one or two.
Every time I pick it, I just feel them turning my innie to an Audi, taking all the fun out of me.
I just don't like the spectral cards in the shop. I'll just be straight up. I think they're, it's something I just don't enjoy. But I do think in the casting booth, I can get down with watching some Ghost White. So let's see how
Yeah.
we kick things off. Nito gonna find that full house to one shot. Obviously, not the most important thing in the entire world, but rather have that dollar than not. And bootstraps and pants on a white stake multiplayer game, probably never the answer, so likely going to look in this buffoon pack.
I think early pants is kind of an interesting pull, but you're definitely opening this buffoon pack first. Bootstraps is just a card I feel like it's just, you never have time. You never have time to make it work as much as you want to in multiplayer.
Yeah.
Though there is some interesting idea maybe around sacking your first life in the PvP and then use bootstraps to even out something, I don't know. But we see Havsy up here. I'm a fan of Havsy.
I think Havsy is the perfect Joker. It's going to one-shot you out of all these early blinds, so you can do whatever you want, and you can play 5-card hands to not accidentally win. It's actually got that benefit of you control when you get the mult. Gain an early glass on a king here. Nito's still deciding if they should look in the buffoon pack. I think she's gonna be happy with either half joker or popcorn. Either one's gonna kind of accomplish that goal of early wins.
Just snag popcorn here. Put a card on a timer versus Havsy is kind of interesting because you are going to be most likely selling this in a few turns, but.
Yeah,
I like popcorn. It's delicious.
maybe the thought process is as soon as we see another Joker, we're going to want to hex it, so we'd sell the halvesies anyway, so might as well just get the one that gives us the mult all the time from Nito.
True.
But so far, it's been a pretty dry seed, much like a Doc Bagel, as we were speaking to earlier. It just nothing exciting happening.
Yeah, I think the number one thing, and Doc pointed this out too, is that you want to see when you're casting these games on a Zodiac or Magic. You're looking for what's going to happen with this hex card. You're going to use it. You're going to sell for econ, hit an interest point. Are you going to hold it and try and find something really good to hex later on, or are you just going to try and block it in the shop? It's really interesting.
I think on White Stake, I'm definitely a fan of holding it here because either we can put it on a Joker that ends up being kind of an endgame Joker, or at least a Joker we'll have for a while, or like you mentioned, I don't mind blocking in the shop. Hex is definitely not what you want to see. You want to see those those seals, the immolates, an Ankh, a Cryptid. So it doesn't hurt you, and really the $2, even if it gets you over interest, is $3. I think I value the blocking over that, and you can always sell it later.
Especially in white stake. I think
Yeah.
it's something that you really got to think about on a per stake basis. Like on a gold stake, I'm much more interested in hitting my break point than here.
That's
much less punitive.
true, but often in gold stake, I feel like I want the scoring too. So I rarely find myself in a position where I'm selling it, but obviously you could get like a perishable Joker earlier that causes it. All right.
Paintbrush showing up here too.
We get a little bit-
Another voucher I find difficult to evaluate when I find early in PvP. It's one that always feels nice, but doesn't feel overwhelmingly powerful. And it can be a bit of a predicament when you're a little bit low on money if you want to really shell out to get this voucher, get it out of the queue, see what else is coming through.
I personally, for me, it's a must grab because when you are searching for those 5-card hands, if you get the unfortunate draw where you draw, let's say 4 of what you want right away, you can now, if you have Paintbrush and you have 9 cards, you could always keep discarding 5 while you keep the 4. I think that more so than the scoring benefit of like, steals or what have you is there. And I definitely think there's lines where it could cost you and you could be spending too much on that Paintbrush. But for me, it's in that echelon with Overstock, the extra discard, the reroll where I'm like, I'm just grabbing it no matter what.
A lot of flexibility.
Yeah.
This is an interesting shop too. You have a Justice, you have a Mega Buffoon pack.
Yeah, I think we may see some quite variation here because I think we're going to sell the popcorn likely for something here, hex it, and I wouldn't hate the Devious Joker either to get some chips on the board.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of this Devious Joker. I find myself enjoying Flashcard more and more, especially on these early lives. Just solid, flat mold increase, especially on white stake where you know that money's going to come back around. Poly purple for C-dubs also really, really juicy.
I like
I'm going to be looking to make those glass purples, the Doc Special.
No standard pack there for NEATO. I don't know if we're going to be able to find the Poly 5, but I was going to say I do like the Greedy Joker because we can add some molt before a glass card. It does feel like we're not going to get this hex off, but we'll see.
If you are here for the first time for a Major League Balatro and you have questions about the rules, the format, the competitors, or anything, you can check out the YouTube channel, which has tons of descriptive videos, all the VODs from every single match, and loads of lovely, delicious content that you can watch while you're eating your dry bagel. This is a difficult shot to evaluate here. I love me a foil blue Joker. That is so much chips early. That'll hold you up for a while, but you gotta think about the late game scaling. And Hallucination also just a really fantastic econ Joker.
I worry that we don't see these standard packs. I don't think the Poly 5 is the end of the world if we miss it on NEATO side, but obviously rather have it than not. This is tough because
you said that, a hack is going to be showing up in the next shop.
Yeah, the writers let me know. We could sell 2 Jokers here, use the hex, buy the Hallucination. I don't actually hate that angle.
I don't either. It's kind of the one that I like playing here.
Don't know if it would be greedy in terms of my choice for the sell, though. I know you're talking about flashcard, but it doesn't seem like we're re-rolling anytime soon with the kind of
No,
econ.
no. You can get out of it here for sure. But it seems very unlikely that this standard pack is going to get opened.
There was a Poly
will
5
say-
and Poly 8. Sorry, chat.
This Justice is sitting here and could be a difference maker.
I feel like we're going to sell the Hex to buy the paintbrush, which, again, I don't mind. It just stinks what we're losing by not looking in those packs. Is Raffle the Sidney Crosby of Balatro? Well, we're going to focus on the two competitors here, but I don't think Raffle's ever bit anyone's finger off.
Raffle's the Bernard Berrien of the MLB.
Let's listen in. It's a crazy pull.
Kinda. I think.
I knew that would tickle you.
That's a kind of more than me.
Yeah, it's like kind of weird, but
I do think NEATO is in a strong position to win this PvP round here.
all right.
Yes. We definitely need some diamond cards, but diamond flush with that glass. There's the Poly 5 that chat gaslit me into thinking that C-dubs didn't have.
Sitting on this king here with Havesy. Finding one more king here might be enough.
It's weird because for C-dubs, the glass isn't going to do anything unless it's like a 4 of a kind, and then your Havesy does nothing with it, and you might as well just play like the 3 of a kind. So it's just an odd position for C-dubs to be in.
Very awkward.
This is awkward for me, man.
You just said it. There you go.
Same.
I'm locked in. I'm between
Can't really do
that
NEATO
beard and that
cannot
poof.
get glass cards to stay.
Nope.
I,
A very brutal glass
I
cues.
will see you in the next round.
We are.
All right.
Oh,
I think he
forgot
could have
this
had
one.
it if he
Yeah,
played the
good.
kings.
Yeah, maybe with like a 4 or 5 of a
the
kind
weights.
because we drew a lot.
Would have lost it, but could have. And then honestly, the inching here and just seeing overstock. Oh my goodness!
We have
The
to open
glass
the
red
spectral pack if we're NEATO. All of a sudden, the Polychrome 8, well, not a bad target, but no way we're onking half joke. He's trolling us. He was trolling us. Good one. Good one, Z-dubs. Trying to hide the smile.
Oh man! Glass seal. Glass red seal. Onk the flash sale here. And then you could get another flash seal if you get a showman. And then you can buy 5 flash seals. And then every time you roll, you're just printing malt. Is it better to with the Glass King or the Polychrome 8 to then try and glass later?
I was actually going to
That's a good
reply
question, Joe.
in chat. It technically, the higher scoring opportunity is doing that Poly 8, but the thing is, it already has a purple seal, and we don't want to get rid of our purple seals, so it feels like let's just
Exactly.
do the face card. I
It
think
really depends on how greedy you want to be. I
Yeah.
think when you're down a life, you're kind of forced to play slightly safer.
we're
Oh,
gonna
wow. Yeah, that's true.
we are onking hallucination.
I'm into this. I love this. I think this is great, especially from ahead.
It's a crazy play. We get the red seal queen.
That's
Oh, that's
incredible.
so sick. Okay, I will
nasty
say
work.
I definitely opened the standard pack before the spectral pack for that exact reason, to see if I get any seals, and that's just a note for everybody in the future. But absolutely works out for NEATO. I love having double hallucination here, and we're gonna be able to magician the red seal, start praying some money. We're up a life. Things are all of a sudden looking pretty decent.
And think about this. What if you find an oops? This is one of the juiciest little oops Joker lineups I've seen in a minute. Get rid of your banana, come back around for some Cavendish.
I'm not gonna
Get your magic
spoil
cards going.
the game between Bear and I, but if you like oops all sixes, you're gonna have to watch game one. It was
There you go, chat.
pretty fun.
Open up those VODs.
It'll be upload tomorrow early Pacific time. And here we go. I mean, Dubs, I think very clear. Well, maybe not clearly, but likely gonna just go for econ in this PvP. Oh, the
there's a
$20
proc.
and the banana's gone. We
Cavendish
kinda-
right here. Boom.
Well, we could grab this rough gem into the overstock. I really like that play. Opens up a slot. Oh, you
Here's
want
a
to?
good question for you. How does Cavendish manifest in the queue?
For some reason, it's supposed to just replace banana. Like if you were to get banana, but we did notice one time where it seemed like it wasn't synced. But I think we figured out why later.
Okay. Gonna find a purposely here. Gonna be printing these taros. No need for Tarot Tycoon this game.
I think
He like, I can do it by myself.
I mean, I thought I was hallucinating when we onked it, but
And that's true. C-Dubs did die to the big blind and is
We
now
missed
down
it.
to 2 lives.
all right, everybody, if you're of age and you're responsible and able to, the drinking game is every time the casters miss a death to a big or small blind, you take a shot. So bottoms
and
up.
if you are not old enough to drink, you can fart in your hand and sniff it. That is the closest equivalent.
That is just like drinking Tito's. It's about the same experience.
Yeah, it's called the Virgin Malort, if you will.
NEATO here looking for the diamond flush just simply to
Bang.
farm the money. We do have the
Already
red seal
overcame
diamond.
That, 50 gold deficit going into this blind here. It's really juicy.
Gets the purple seal with the discard left. I mean, everything is just working out right now for NEATO. Chicago mentioned. Is that a city? Or is it like a town?
You'll hear that light whistling noise as I drone strike your apartment.
Never heard of it.
Keep your slanderous tongue off my Midwestern queen.
Get the smiley face, which will work pretty well with that red seal. I guess the one issue here from NEATO is I know we didn't have the perfect cards there, but I definitely wanted to see using the taros again, similar to what we said last time, in the blind, because we're going to refill the slots when we have double hallucination. It's a musical. It's also a band, right? A nice like jazz band.
If you leave me now, you take away the biggest part of me. Ooh, baby, now please don't go. Yeah, they're bad.
One of my parents' favorites, actually. All right. Well, NEATO looks heavily favored going this PvP. Let's listen and see if the Polychrome 8 can do anything.
Did? That's good to hear.
I need to come up with different small talk to say when I get into the PvP round. How's it go? How's it going? I think next time I'm gonna be like, you can't see me, but I'm saluting you right now.
I think you should pick an animal and ask if you could beat it in a fight.
That's good. I have a tier list of that, actually. We'll have to examine later on. Some really juicy tarot cards here, too, with the Strength and the Emperor. You can just make a bunch of face cards. You're definitely going to want to try and use them here at some point, too. Worst case scenario, you can make a couple more kings.
Go down to 1 life.
Oh my gosh. It's okay,
It's
maybe things can
bad
turn
over here.
around. Maybe things can turn around.
It's bad.
C-Dubs thinks that this round is over, but I don't know
Let's
if
see.
NEATO can get that high of a score here.
No, actually, we drew the glass. Holy snipe!
And I look like a damn fool.
Again, though, we're not like at this point. Just sell the strings, pop the Emperor, start using these tarots to get some benefit.
Yeah, you just
There we
gotta
go.
take a suboptimal proc here. Don't even worry about necessarily always getting the best thing. Just get them out.
I think really just Justice and Death are the only two you have to hold on for the right card. Other than that, we get a cycle. And yeah, we take it 22k.
What a draw! What a draw!
See ya.
Hopefully with some firepower.
And I'll be honest,
Yeah.
I don't know what is looking worse right now. C-Dub's position in this game, down 3 lives, or this discussion of the Chicago culinary scene that is happening in the chat. But I'll tell you one thing, either way, somebody's gonna die here.
We get an aura death from NEATO. We could aura that red seal death it. I think we're in a fantastic spot. I think we could also get out of one of these hallucinations for a golden ticket. So C-Dubs, I didn't see the golden ticket. Oh, didn't reroll. NEATO had one reroll. There we
Yeah.
go.
Straight Frost on your to-do list feels really unlucky as well, but what are you gonna do? Sometimes you just get the bad roll.
And fun fact, to-do list is completely unsynced because it is coded very weirdly. If you just look at it in your collection, it desyncs from your opponent.
No crap.
Doc would drop abstract here. I also don't hate that. I definitely think we can get out of something here and
You
take that
probably
ticket.
have a bit of a false sense of superiority here from how that last round won and the crazy draw, but you do kind of, I think it's better insurance in the long run to hold on to the double hallucination and get rid of abstract. And oh, I just realized that NEATO has been paused for me this entire time, making a absolutely cheesy skeevy face. I'm gonna have to hit play here because I've realized I've just been missing everything. But thankfully, it hasn't really gone anywhere. It's
No,
just
we've
still
been
in his shop.
deciding this entire time what to do. I think we could sell this bootstrap. So.
Virtual dap up there for NEATO for not ruining my commentary.
I think
picks up the death on the hallucination too, Zeno.
I think NEATO should have sold this bootstraps. I understand. Spit it out, Zeno. C-Dubs being on 1 life is making NEATO think they need to take all the mult they can get, but in reality, especially with the glass cards, the bootstraps isn't going to do nothing, and it's not needed to get out here. If anything, we're going
The
to
abstract, you mean?
Well, we got rid of the abstract for bootstraps in the judgment.
Oh, okay. I didn't see. Wait, maybe I'm behind. Hold on, let me refresh this. There it is. I was just behind.
And the issue is we may win too quickly and not get that death aura off on the red seal. We got to find it.
Yeah.
Maybe we're not as in danger as I thought.
You could greed it out potentially here.
I mean,
You
the
can
best.
also do it on this not red sealed glass as well, but it feels kind of bad.
It does feel bad, but if we don't draw it, I guess I maybe don't. You got double hallucination. I think you gotta just do it.
Yeah, I mean, you could, if you see tarot packs in the next shop, try and draw it in there, but the glass is
God.
dead.
Every time. Oh, there's the Cavendish. Coming up in a few rerolls.
There's a lot of big mult coming
Wow,
down
we're
the pipeline
Ouija'ing
here.
on C-Dubs' side. We get 5s,
Gotta find a hack.
which was pretty bad because I think we had a couple 5s in there. But yeah, we're gonna need a hack. NEATO keeping the interest. We draw the red seal. There we go. Here's the aura. Hollow? Not bad. Probably the worst
one.
worst hit long term. Yes.
But you only
so
need
I
to
guess
win
bad.
one. You know, you only gotta win one. Honestly, better than the hollow proc is just having this second red seal here to maybe print out
Yes.
some more gold.
We're gonna the fact that it's lucky and a diamond. We're double dipping in the econ. I don't know what C-Dubs is debating here. Maybe he's selling Smiley. It feels like Abstract's just the clear sell there. Because Abstract's giving okay, well it's gonna be the issue there for C-Dubs is we have glass, so Abstract is giving you plus mult after the glass hits. It's not doing almost anything. Meanwhile,
I think the mindset is you're playing around your 5s for some reason, so you're like, oh, smiley faces are gonna be value here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. But it was 10 mult anyway. It was only like 5 off Abstract.
Yep.
And $20 hit. 51 going into this shop. We're going to see a little bit deeper than Dubs did. Now, I will say glass advantage on C-Dubs' side. They could pull out this PvP with the glass, with the poly, but there's still a lot to be decided in terms of how many rerolls we get through for NEATO.
Oh, temperance in the shop too. Let's see if these hallucinations proc here too. You could easily pull some tarot cards that just end this one right off.
That is true, Doc. We do know as soon as C-Dubs plays that glass, it breaks.
Cryptid.
Cryptid, but nothing really to use it on. I guess you could gold that queen and just get more queens, I think.
Yeah, I think you're either golding the queen or the king here to a cryptid.
Probably wish we had that golden ticket now.
Golden ticket's just such a good pull.
Yeah.
And there's Cavendish.
That is a delicious banana.
And gonna get rid of the hallucination, which we know is the best play to win this blind out. But it is sacrificing a bit of this like late game insurance. You still got to hit this draw.
We
I think
also
you can also
could
greed and take Ghost Voucher too.
We can. You could have opened up the jumbo standard with both hallucinations and then sold out of one. Which I would have liked to see, but definitely want to see us pick up Blink, because if we can get antimatter, it's normally just GG's being a joker up on your opponent. But no, we're gonna pass on both. I'm very surprised by that. And let's listen in and see what happens.
Interest.
Pretty good.
That is what I love to hear.
Good. Are you doing better?
No.
Oh. Aw.
No.
Oh no.
I am, I'm sulking kind of hard over here. It's bad. I'm not even gonna get my to-do list value. What? Let's just ship it.
I got the Justice up top too.
Yep, for
I
that
should've
red
probably
seal.
saved that.
Surely it doesn't
That's
break
awful.
now that we've
Okay.
gotten all the bad hits out of the queue.
C-Dubs laying on a big hit here also might force the hand here of NEATO to red seal this. Or glass this red seal. Let's see. I don't know. It's kind of a
Low-key embarrassing.
tough read.
Where are they all?
Oh my gosh, just like the Wizard Orbs memes, so many queens, I'm juggling all these queens. Doesn't seem like they're gonna pop the Justice.
That seems a little bit like a mistake. I mean, a little bit. It is a mistake. This game would be over if we popped that Justice on that red seal.
Oh, this one's one of those games where I'm just like, put me out.
It still might be.
I made one.
It still might be enough, but I think you gotta recognize the lives position here.
Yeah, maybe didn't notice that C-Dubs lost one.
That can make or break a run.
Okay, we're Chungus fucks.
Yeah. I'm 100% sure you beat this. Oh.
Oh, look at that. Perhaps there's a chance.
Might be a chance.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Or perhaps
I'll take it for now.
we are
It's
Chungus
very
Kings.
Kind of. I don't know. Honestly, I kind of want to just be out of my business.
Right. I feel like maybe I
Lucky
could
Cat's
have
my
done
fave.
something and it would have changed my scoring drastically, but I also didn't. I feel like I needed to.
That is
But
very scary.
Yeah, especially with 2 red seals, there really was not any harm in justicing that red seal, even if it broke. And we lost that round. It's like, okay, we still have one. We can build into it. We have plenty of time. That just a misplay from NEATO in that regard.
Yeah, and also missing out on another win con like you mentioned, and picking up that ghost voucher and maybe finding an antimatter at some point.
Yep.
And another thing here too, Mr. Dubs is going to be able to increase that hand size again and get even more outs and flexibility.
There's no way that C-Dubs is actually picking up this Ouija. I mean, this is great for NEATO.
Does have the hand size increases. Remember I was telling you before, there is some line of play if you're playing around, 4 of kind, 5 of kind, something, saving it and trying to go for a win on your last life on your 1v1. But pretty narrow play there. And you are blocking it from peering too, so.
Yeah. I do like this sell by NEATO of the bootstraps into the cat. The bootstraps not needed whatsoever. It's not going to be part of our big scoring, and we have plenty of lucky cards to build this cat up into. I would imagine before the PvP, probably getting it to 2 to 3x.
Yeah, cat is very good. I think I'll almost always pick up. I'm a big fan of the kitty cat. I will say it seems like in terms of econ, NEATO's still having the diamonds give you dollars here is going to be very, very helpful in keeping this gap short.
There's an abstract acrobat. I mean, I would love to see NEATO maybe get out of the rough gem.
Yeah, I think it might be time. You could also get out of hallucination.
If we are going to do that, I would like to see the pack openings first, and we are going to go ahead and rip these. Man, it really stinks for NEATO. We also missed out on seeing a glass here that would have been appeared, but we're blocking it because we didn't put it on the red seal. Ugh.
Yeah.
Double punished.
Yeah. Truly.
From 2 hallucinations to none.
And considering picking up this Wii Joker here, maybe?
I think business card. Yeah, with the red seal face cards. Well, they were diamonds.
You got a lot of time to build up the Wii Joker if you want. Yeah.
We get an Immolate and a Seltzer, meanwhile, on C-Dubs' side, heading into the PvP. Those are some Huge gets. Also, a flush 5 level. We have to justice this red seal and likely.
Please, please, please.
C-dubs
Oh my
hits
God.
the hack, and all of a sudden the turntables.
This is why you gotta find those knockout punches. You gotta go for broke when you see a knockout punch. It's something I stress all the time when I'm casting. Is I feel like finding ways to end games is so important.
It's like a closer in baseball. I mean,
Exactly. Eric Gagne.
Eric Gagne, another great pull. Rob Nen, Trevor
Mhm.
Hoffman,
Mm-hmm.
the Yankees guy that we won't talk about because he turned out to be a piece of crap.
Lil Bo Peep from Toy Story.
Oh man, this Wraith too. I mean, for Ouija over here, we can basically sell the abstract, pop the Wraith in this PvP.
Also, this immolate to trim out your deck and just make it all 5s is going to be absolutely disgusting.
NEATO with a fantastic reaction to that immolate. Now the Seltzer is
Not
interesting.
as valuable here for NEATO, I think, but you have to take it. It's too important a card.
The greedy line here is you sell Smiley, not the cat, and it builds the cat, and we actually could win this PvP because we still don't have glass on those 5s for C-Dub. So that hack is really scary for NEATO long term, but for short term, we could have, again, had the knockout punch if we kept that cat and we went for the kind of greedy line over Smiley.
Yeah, I think the idea is maybe more around the business card than the Smiley, perhaps. I don't remember what has been luckied on NEATO's side, but
Oh, we still have NEATO still has a whole. Oh, this is great. We still have a whole shop. We were much ahead on
Yeah.
Egon. I forgot about that.
yeah,
And it missed the queen. Great for NEATO.
yeah.
Probably don't want. Well,
I think you want to make sure you're playing the queens here. You're probably gonna win on this.
yeah, the Cavendish. The Cavendish. No.
Gonna miss out on a little bit of gold.
Yeah.
There's
The
that Wraith. And here's the thing too about this Wraith that is interesting, is that Weege has to find all the value possible. Like this Wraith is 100% going to get played at some point over there. Not
NEATO's
gonna pick
just
it
gonna
up.
pass it up.
So you're going to see if that prints out a really strong rare.
I would argue it doesn't even need to print out that strong of a rare to save dubs here. I mean, even if it's just like a trio, it's pretty
Yeah.
good to have that 3x. Oh, the suck!
What the heck?
Me busket. All of a sudden,
What the heck?
that hack, not so important anymore. Obviously, if we get
What
glass
is
poly
going
online.
on? What a wild seed. Absolutely deranged. Now you feel really bad for dropping that lucky cat.
Don't feel ideal, but I guess NEATO here,
See,
I
I was
think
r-
falling a little bit into the raring trap, thinking the smiley face is much more important than it actually is.
I always thought the rare and trap was a little bit of tall grass over a 7 to 8 foot hole in the ground.
Oh, planned by the coyote?
Just with greased up sloped edges, and then rare just down there, just like. And I will not be helping. I will not be helping. I will stand at the top and urinate into the hole. It's raining! It's raining!
They're not even in the same division.
That won't protect anybody.
Yeah, I
Pass
don't.
back.
And see, we sell out of business card. That's so much money with Sock and Seltzer.
So much. But maybe like perceiving this as an opportunity to go
For the kill.
a kill.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a 4 of a kind. I forget what I think is that the family? Which one is that? I forget the name. In the Wraith as well.
That's a fantastic pool for C-dubs.
It's really good. It's gonna lose only 1/5 on the MLA as well.
Let's listen in to see what these two have planned for each other. There's the glass.
That is unfortunate to hear, my friend.
C-dubs isn't gonna play this with Acrobat. Oh, he caught it. He got it.
Is this better than what I can do with that?
Maybe trying to maximize value here and get 2 out, but I think you want to save that poly.
Yeah, I think so as well.
You could greed here maybe and play with the
If I
gold
shoot
card because
this-
you've got what? You've got 3 hands and 2 discards after. You're getting your other 5 of a kind.
If we flush house with the
think
king,
this
chat
is
saying it is
wrong.
pretty solid, but you miss on the family, which is
But
4x. I maybe going for the 4 of a kind kings.
I don't. That
It
is-
could be
I
that
get
2
punished for
sizable
ignoring
hands
my
end up
shit
winning
like
this for C-dubs.
that.
I think this
Don't want
gives
one hand.
a window for NEATO though.
Absolutely.
All right, this is my.
See if we get any lucky
You
procs
can
to
flush
do-
5 this. You can flush 5 this.
You could flush 5 this with the
You can
world.
flush 5 this.
Probably better.
See the flush 5, please, please. I'm literally Walter White in the car. Please.
We do get the lucky proc. No flush 5, but
Accidentally scammed my way out of a discard.
no break on that
I
glass.
did. Okay. Good. Good. Bait.
Plays on the acrobat there too.
Good bait. I didn't even get my draw, but I probably would have. So if I
The
had
acro
rolled
wasn't
red
going to make a
seal,
difference
I
on 220.
probably
Kind of goes back to that decision not to glass
I
the
found the same red
polychrome
seal.
card in that pack
I-
so long ago for C-dubs.
What goes around
Yeah.
comes around.
I wasn't able to copy it. So, oh, you got socked too.
Mm-hmm. I was
So, yeah, you were in
making
a-
money. I had some money. I rolled into it.
Crazy
so.
game.
Fantastic
I had
game.
no
The
money.
double
Like,
on the Onk on the
made a bad
hallucination.
decision in the
I
first
love that
place.
line. I would have loved it a lot more if it would have
I tried.
come with knowing
I
we
was
had the red
actually,
seal
like,
first,
not
but it
spending
worked
very
out.
much right at the beginning because I was like,
Yeah,
"Ooh,
the
there's
Onk
not a lot of
hallucination
things I can
definitely the
get," and
pog
I
play
think
of
I
the
just
game.
got the momentum
Here I
early.
would say got lots
that's
of
my first
value out of
win.
it. Got a little bit hairy there.
Heck
Not
yeah.
gonna lie,
No,
got a little
well
bit hairy,
deserved on
but
that one.
thankfully,
Yeah, I just
uh,
struggled on that one.
NEATO pulls this one out. There was a
might
little
have-
glimmer
I
of
know they're
light,
trying in the
but
booth because
just
I
like rare in my
discarded
grease
one
trap,
card at the end when I should have
C-dubs has fallen.
Mm.
I'm gonna use the
I hate those little
restroom.
mistakes. It's kind of like I like to think of it
Okay,
as like
I'm gonna do
in
it
the back
too.
of my mind, it's like I've already lost, so the optimal choice is
Yeah.
like gone. Like
I'm gonna leave their stream
I
open
just
so you
don't
can hear
really
them
think about it.
talking.
It was like half misclick, half wasn't thinking, and I was like, oh
Mhm.
wait, shoot. Now, granted, if I had drawn that king, you had sock. I don't know. Yeah, because you had sock and seltzer and the ×3 ×3. I would have had it to time. Yeah, there wouldn't have been. You would have still had that. So GG's.
GG's.
I'm scared to death because I want to say plasma so bad, but I'm scared to death that if I say plasma, you're gonna say gold stake. So now I'm being, I gotta say white stake.
Okay. White steak.
Which-
Hmm.
I like.
Okay. We have
Classic. You know.
the black deck white stake. So arguably the toughest deck to play around. and the easiest stake, obviously, to play around. Very interesting to see if either of these players forget their 6 Joker spot, just like I do every single time I play on Black Deck. It is not even a joke, one of the more important things to do. C-dubs with the ultra close-up. Right away, we get a Chad. That's really interesting. It feels like you can't ever miss a Buffoon pack. I still think we go with it. Obviously, though, with this Chad, you'd love to check that standard pack for a gold seal, a lucky card, something to give you value. But we do see there's an Onyx in the Buffoon pack, which will give C-dubs the lead in scoring if NEATO does not find the angle here. C-dubs going to one-shot with that Jack of Clubs in the big blind. NEATO still thinking about whether to go Buffoon, Standard, or save for the Paintbrush, which, as I mentioned, a very fantastic voucher. C-dubs here, a $3 Wraith, I think, would make a ton of sense for them. NEATO is going to go ahead and save up for the voucher. Now, the tough spot there is we're probably going to want... Oh, we're going to one-shot anyway. We might have enough money for the voucher and the Spectral Pack. We'll see. We will get $1 of interest, $4, $2 because of the hands. I think we're just shy there. We're going to have to make a massive decision here. Spectral Pack or the Paintbrush.
It took me a while to walk over to Raren's hole.
Black Deck, White Stake. I think for NEATO, it might be the
Stuntman.
Ectoplasm on the Chad. We wraithed on C-dubs' side. Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
it's a bad wraith in my opinion for NEATO. Definitely not what you wanted to see.
I feel like Ecto Chad is really juicy too.
You
Kind of a
already
tough
have
call.
the extra Joker spot, but I don't hate it because you're just up a Joker over your opponent. Now the hand size, as we've seen, like it could be really hard to get your draws and such, but I think I would rip it there. I think Vanilla Chad is just powerful enough to warrant you're going to have it rest of the game. Hilarious standard pack. I did miss it on C-dubs' side, so I'm curious to see what is in there. Also, C-dubs opened up the Buffoon pack, got an Onyx Agate. NEATO was saving for the Paintbrush, so didn't do so, but then ended up opening the Spectral anyway, using that Wraith, and just basically minus $5 over C-dubs and minus an Onyx.
Little econ misplay, not as punishing on White Stake, so we'll see.
No, but it is.
Onyx, they're good. Good early flat maul Joker also plays pretty well with his hanging Chad as well. Acrobat here. He's back. They're back.
Very back.
We're so back.
And NEATO gonna open up that Celestial pack. I don't know if I love that play unless we were gonna sell the Stuntman.
Stuntman makes these early games a little bit awkward too if you get some enhanced Jokers because you will be one-shotting whether you want to or not.
Yeah, and then it makes positions like these really awkward where we're just not seeing enough cards to get anything with any kind of molt. I feel like NEATO might be in a position here where
It does make your Arcana packs do as well.
it does make your Arcana packs do. That's a great point, Dr. Spectre. I think Doc's, played this Balatro game once or twice.
Yeah, you could consider him a bit of a Balatro guy. Considering this Acrobat, I feel like you gotta buy the Acrobat, yeah.
Yeah.
One of those cards that is just a little too strong to pass up on in PvP most of the time.
Yeah. I will say C-dub's in a phenomenal spot for the first PvP. Can just Chad a club card, has all the chips, has the excellent with Acrobat, but
extra mayo on that $5 foot long for Ouija Dubs here. He's sauced up for PvP.
And taking all the hands to win here for NEATO, putting themselves in a very big economic deficit.
He's gonna find this temperance. Still gonna be down 9 gold here. Considering opening this Arcana pack or not.
As we said, these Arcana packs a little doo-doo in terms of your availability of what to use your cards on.
And chat might be like, Stunman, Arcana packs, what do you mean? It's a chip joker. Well, Stunman also limits your hand size by 2, which affects what you can proc your tarot cards in Arcana packs. Very limiting. Let's hear the jibber jabber.
Kind of awkward. I'm kind of awkward right now.
It's a very awkward situation for sure.
C-Dubs draws a full house to play with the Acrobat in if they want.
Yeah, I still think you're looking for that
Whatever you
dream
got
club
going on is
flush or
probably gonna
something.
beat me right
I think
now.
we're gonna end up probably just, there you go, full house. Eight
That's-
Dang.
Gonna put up a casual like
being maybe a
30,000.
little aggressive. Yeah, for me.
For you,
I'm gonna say it's gonna be exactly
Being a little aggressive.
41.86.
sometimes you gotta be. Last-
Well, we're not gonna find out because Neo's not
Which,
reaching
you know,
12K.
God damn it!
I'll see ya.
And we're out of there rather quickly. Seltzer showing up. We have nothing to re-trigger at this moment. I mean, C-Dubs does with the Onyx card, but
Yeah, and it's like, do you even just like pass on it here because of the interest loss? It's like, I don't know. I feel like I'm never passing on Seltzer, but man, the early econ lead here is when you either want to be ahead on econ or ahead on lives. If you don't have one of them, then you feel really bad, and that's where NEATO is right now. And Chad is gonna come up in these shops as well here.
you mean photo.
Yes,
They're basically the same thing at this point.
they're
It's like Tom
an
Holland and
incestuous
Zendaya.
couple.
Okay, not what I meant
Wait,
by Tom
what?
Holland and Zendaya.
You're telling me Zendaya is Danish? Zendaya in wooden clogs? With the coffee shop? Maybe what's going to be the deciding factor here, interestingly enough, is going to be who is just going to sell Stuntman first.
I really think. I mean, I don't think this is enough, is it? Oh, it is barely for NEATO. We are gonna see this photo. I think we'll get out of the stunt. Oh, we don't see it yet. We
Oh,
have to
no.
re-roll.
You like it sucks too because like you're just it's digging the hole deeper and deeper, the sun, man. Why not Moon plus Fool?
For
I
C-Dubs.
I think it's just you're ahead, right? And you have really strong jokers. You don't feel the need to use Fool on something like you're eventually probably getting out of Onyx Agate, whatever the heck it's called. I don't know. So it's just not
Think of it.
the best long-term play.
You could use it. I could see the line to make a flush house, but generally speaking, Onyx isn't going to do anything because we have to put our face card in the first slot so photo Chad works, and Onyx is adding nothing at that point. My Onyx is a gape. Very true, Doctor. Very true.
My Onyx is a grape. Is a grape type.
Oh. I forgot that Pokemon's a thing. All right, here's the photo. There it is. Look at this graph,
And
chat.
honestly, like, getting rid of Stuntman for Odd Todd isn't even like that bad, I think. Like, Odd Todd's a decent chip joker. You have
We have 6 Joker slots. I said before you joined Andre, this game is really gonna come down to who remembers they have 6 Joker slots first.
You hate to see that.
I do
You
it
really
every time. It wasn't an important Joker that we sold from NEATO, but here we could just pick up on Todd if we wanted to. Both players on 5. Let's listen in to the 5 Joker players.
I have a question.
I might have an answer.
If I sell and buy Jokers, so I only have 5 Jokers, does that classify as, like, rage bait for Zano?
You know what? I was doing the same thing. I forgot I had an extra Joker slot. I just noticed that too. I was like, oh, yeah. Hey, honestly, you can't get mad because bro was calculating 1.5x for glass his entire run.
that was honestly.
I saw that as Zano.
Well, uncalled for.
I'm not gonna let him live that one down.
I don't know. Why do I
So
cast
I can,
them?
delete a Joker if I want.
Oh,
Isn't it? I feel like it's a brag at this point. I miscalculated my glass for 3 games and still.
No, not like that, but.
No spoilers, chat. No spoilers.
Me when I'm copium. Me when I'm copium.
No
For
spoilers.
chance, if that's what I was
imagine
doing.
playing with 6
Furiously typing that out while I'm in lane,
Right? Who would do that?
and Mo and Krill is spinning in my face.
playing towards right now. I think this game's frustrating. Not in a
Yeah, I went to Jupiter to get stupid or whatever. Let's get on to the PvP.
Maybe we just do.
This is interesting. I
The only thing that
think
does suck
NEATO
is
actually has
one of
a
the Jokers
pretty
that I
good chance of
sold
winning this PvP here because
the
of
only reason why I was playing so
Stuntman.
much before.
Yeah, if C-Dubs doesn't get a draw for a hand that has chips, I guess it could work out.
Yeah, there's just no chips coming in on Ouija's side. And a pretty good full house here to be played out for the final hands.
And
for NEATO.
C-Dubs misses the 4 of a kind, so I think you're right. I do think
That's-
NEATO takes this.
Fine, right?
And this is why we were talking about with Onyx just not really gonna
That's what's sad.
stick
I feel
around
like
that much. You
That's
have your
the-
mult,
that-
you
sometimes
need
that happens.
chips.
I don't
Like,
know if I can beat that.
Let's see.
Guess we'll see.
Yeah, we have
It
a
might just be an overwhelming amount of malt, but
It was 2.5x with these with the Stuntman on the chips. I think we're gonna end up with a 3x on the chips.
Yep.
181 to 88. We're right back in it if we're NEATO. And now we know we have 6 Joker slots.
All right.
All right, I'll see you soon.
See you soon.
let's see what's in this buffoon.
Astronomer?
Celestial's not terrible. You know, you're gonna get a free flush here, which is better for C-Dubs than it is for NEATO, but
NEATO gonna pass on
You know.
everything with the limited economic game.
unknowingly making a great decision. Well, actually, completely knowing, but not gonna miss out on a crazy value joker there.
No.
Not punished. Not punished. But Seltzer is now gone.
And the photo chat should be enough with the Stuntman and the Acrobat, but curious to see. C-Dubs
Definitely gonna be
fine.
enough to get through the blinds, but the PvP is looking hairy for sure.
We find that mill in rebate, and I think for NEATO, when we eventually see it, that is definitely the signal to get out of Stuntman to make sure we can start
Yeah.
making some money. We have been poor for most of this game, 99 to 55 on the spend. And while these chips are important for our score, there's no way we can tempo 3 lives out of C-dubs at this point.
Is gonna maybe go into this next round with the stuntman?
I do not like this.
I don't either. Maybe a little fearful of potentially dying to the blinds. It's also gonna ship this 9 pair.
Yeah, I think I mean NEATO only cares about the acrobat hand currently, but
yeah, just digging for these 8s. Make them money back.
Scored like 88k in the small blind. We know that any full house clears by a lot.
And C-dubs has a lot of money to play with here. It's 41. Going to be able to roll a bunch. We could very, very possibly see C-dubs finding some jokers that NEATO's just not going to see here.
Well, NEATO's still finding 3 of her 4 8s for rebate, so not completely punished, but has only a pair. Now all of a sudden, I guess Stuntman feels good, but part of the reason we only have a pair is because of Stuntman. So
C-dubs not buying the voucher on this roll down too is a little interesting. I feel like it would have been a worthy investment here.
Also, kind of buying the Arcana pack way too late. You want to buy the Arcana with 20 left in the bank, loses a lot of hermit value.
Okay, Nina's gonna make it out.
We could sell Stuntman and Stencil here and have a 3x with Stencil. No. Or 2x. Also, only going to get 15 on this Hermit. Dubs, Monka, W.
I can't believe you didn't buy that voucher. I guess... I don't know.
I agree. I definitely think that voucher was worth it instead of that final roll.
Yeah. You're gonna get some pair love here. Full house for dubs. Gonna pick up this credit card and go to the negatives. I mean, has spent almost double over NEATO, but hasn't found anything really that great to show for it. Like, a lot of pressure being applied, and there's just not that much good coming out of this econ. And ironically, we've been, taking fat dukes all over this stuntman this entire time, but that has been the difference maker in these PvP rounds. That 250 chip balancing out with this early molt finds for both players has been the significant difference maker.
Why wouldn't we grab the okay, we are grabbing the golden.
Okay.
I was like, all right, let's listen in. I actually think NEATO with the stuntman, if we could grab that full house again, we'll take it.
I will say there's a lot of stuff to play around here. It's very easy to make a mistake.
Me too.
You got to play around your acrobat. You got to put your face card on front.
Should have probably held
also
on.
Has to play around a gate. Like there's the hand size. A lot of variables to be juggled here. I'm not a poop smith. I'm a Pujoshi.
Yeah.
Would have liked to see NEATO hold the chariot until their final hand and then played it on whatever card.
Yeah.
I agree. C-dubs is gonna get a nice hand here though. King's full of jacks.
Yeah, I'm making really bad.
Don't think it's enough, but
really bad.
I don't think NEATO's gonna get their draw. It was so lucky the first time.
Mine are pretty weird too.
We have a
queen.
simple pair, and it just doesn't have the base molt to do enough.
I feel that.
Yeah, I mean, level up pair once. It's just not enough.
Okay.
We really have to
the stuntman, die by the stuntman.
Evil Knievel. And we now get Liquidation. for NEATO. So
Ooh.
definitely rewarded for getting the clearance sale voucher. Everything is going to be dirt cheap. We pass on the Earth. We've been building in the full houses, and then we pass on that one. A little surprising. Maybe because we think we're not going to be able to get it because the Stuntman, instead of maybe getting out of the Stuntman.
Yeah.
$0
Picking
Hermit.
this Hermit up too. I mean, this economic gap is going to close rapidly.
Yeah.
And there's time. 2 lives. You got more than enough time. And credit card, man, credit card just pisses me off. It feels so bad sometimes. I have won a couple matches from playing super aggro with credit card, but it's such an all-in play.
Yeah.
It feels so bad when you lose a PvP round when you roll aggressively with credit card.
Yeah, just like in real life.
True. Debt. Crippling debt. And Midas Mask is going to show up here. This could potentially be a card that nudges you away from Stuntman as well.
Yeah, in C-Dub skipping for the money there, even with mail and rebate, I'm a little surprised by that decision there. NEATO just needs to get out of the Stuntman. If we could get out of this Stuntman, we could gild all of our face cards. We could get mail and rebate value. We could still make it out of the blinds very easily at this point. Like,
Yep.
oh, it's tough. It's tough. It is a 2.5x, but it just costs us too much. And there we go. It actually wins too quickly.
Ooh.
Sell it for dice.
Ooh. Satellite also kind of juicy here. I mean, it's 5 gold. But how can you pass an Oops? Oops is so tasty.
I know we have no luckies. We have no 8-ball. We have nothing right now for Oops to work with, but it's speculative. You got to bet on it.
Dow is up to 500. Okay, Midas Mask out, Satellite in. A little bit more consistent, but
Don't love
just
that.
does not want to get rid of Stuntman. I think we just have to resign ourselves to this Stuntman is gonna be here. Like an episode of Industry Talk. There's buying, there's selling. Where is Yasmin Hanani when you need her? Is Neo going to notice the skip? C-Dub's not using the timer. Some people in the league would say that is a Chungus move.
It is against the rules because it makes the casters have to wait longer.
Whoa. Listen, I do love Snowman. It is one of my favorite cards, but
Our whittle hands.
Yeah, just think it makes your hands so small. Turns you into Ruben Bain Jr.
Oh my gosh.
And we might die here.
Yeah, like I think we Oh, we get the 3 of a kind.
3 of a kind should be enough, right?
You're starting with like
it's level 3.
Yeah, it's more than enough. Oh, just underestimating getting the big draws a lot on NEATO's side. And we're not even going to really roll and see that much that C-Dubs is missing.
Scary face stuntman, see it!
It's
The economic gap is very low now, too, even with the skip from C-Dubs.
There we go.
Yes, Nina.
Thank you, Scary Face, for showing up.
Yes.
We finally get to see hands now. And we get a full Justice. This is massive for NEATO. If we play that glass card first, we take this PvP with ease.
And has much greater opportunity to draw as well.
Correct, and we're gonna finally get mail and rebate value.
Please pop your full! Pop your full! Pop your
No!
full!
Oh! My tummy. It hurts. Let's listen in.
Yo, yo, yo.
For the record, that was not me screaming. That was Raren at the bottom of the hole.
I'm gonna paint you a picture.
Okay.
You go to the ice cream store.
What the hell is he talking about?
And you're excited to buy all the ice cream. And then you get there. You have no money.
Somebody get this man dessert.
That's sad.
That's all I
Sad
got.
picture.
A cornetto.
It's a very sad picture. Oh, it's sadly.
I don't think they have ice cream in Maine.
The real world.
They just have lobster rolls, right?
It is.
They have it in Maine, but they don't have it on the moon because it's not real.
Oh. Why is Nino keeping a flush? We have like level 85 trillion full house.
Not being smart there.
Same. I'm kind of doing some weird-ish.
Third game mind melting is a real thing. My brain gets
Absolutely.
cooked by game 3.
Some of us even forget what glass scores.
I'm not even gonna get a draw.
No, we don't.
Well,
That's crazy. What the hell are you talking about?
We almost have a straight flush. Maybe that's what we're going for.
Whoa.
This could have been so good with the full house.
I know.
John Stamos is somewhere punching the air.
Whatever happens to you is around here. I got out the paperboy. Fun fact, chat. Zeno lives in the Full House house.
Right. Yeah, you know what? If you're gonna... Yeah, go show up there if you're trying to meet me.
The answer's no.
Alright.
Ship
Even
that.
on lives.
And then
I just don't think this is gonna have enough here.
I have enough money for an ice cream.
Hopefully.
Why is
Hopefully
he
it's
those
not
want
just
ice
Joker
cream
ice
so
cream.
bad?
Hopefully not. Good luck.
You
out there.
don't?
No,
I have tiramisu in my fridge.
Ooh. Fun fact, or fun little trick,
What-
not a fact. You could
What
use
the hell is Baron doing? Why is Baron there?
That's a high card seed.
Oh yeah, Vaggie, you gotta watch. Vaggie? That is
Yeah.
a suspicious nickname.
That is what Doc calls him.
You will Docky Walkie.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh my god, Cedos forgot they had 6 Joker spots too! Oh, okay, remembered. You see the smile?
Yeah, he knows we're talking about it. I should mod in Chauvin to look like me, I'm realizing. Take off the top hat, put on a beanie, or if your mouth, a toque. Which really, to me, just sounds like a bird.
Oh, it sounds like you're taking a hit.
Yeah. Yo. Just hit the east side of the LBC. You know, I've never been to BJ's. I've never been to BJ's. The concept of something called a Pizookie, I find a Pizookie very disturbing.
I'll make you a homemade one. Deal? It's fantastic.
I've had one at home, but I don't call it a Pizookie.
What do you
I
call
just call it a cookie. It's just a really big cookie. Like, why are we calling it a pizza cookie? There's no tomato sauce. There's no cheese. There's no crust. There's nothing pizza about it.
Fair enough. We both of our players gain out here. Both of them gain almost full rebate value, so we're going to be pretty close here in terms of the econ game.
Low-key, this satellite kind of doing some economic damage. You know, call that satellite Jerome Powell. That thing is working overtime at the Fed.
I really wish we had that minus, though. Obviously,
Yeah,
Golden
it's
Ticket really has to
true.
show up to make it as crazy as it could be, but And there is the showman for NEATO. With the photo chat in vanilla, I would love to see NEATO grab this. It is one of those things that could just win you a game, is this extra chat, this extra photo. Or even, heck, an extra mail-in rebate would go crazy.
I wonder if there's any thought process on whether you want to pick it up before or after these Arcana packs, too. Because Showman will affect these Arcana packs. It will make it so that any card can show up. Not sure.
I don't mind it in the Arcana packs. I think it, the expected value ends up being the same amount of like Death's Fool and everything. It can be frustrating. But... yeah, that is a good point. You could open the Jumbo and then grab the Showman for the Mega.
Mm-hmm.
Are we getting out of Satellite? Are we switching to
weird.
streaming?
Satellite's at 7 gold, right?
No, not the... I know we only have 3 discards.
Oh no, C-dubs. Is it enough?
I think it is not by 120.
120.
We are down to a singular life, and
Only
there
one idol.
is Jeff Probst in the flesh.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I think.
Shout out Survivor Season 50.
Remember when Coach had to eat hot dogs and watch Grown Ups, or whatever, Jack and Jill? I think about it all the time. There was an episode of Survivor Chat where they had a grueling challenge, and their prize was they got to sit in a mosquito-infested outdoor movie theater with cold hot dogs and watch the worst-rated movie on IMDb ever.
We also have a Bloodstone.
Coach. Oh my god, a Bloodstone too?
You can finish the story.
Coach is like, I learned a lot about family.
Yeah, he is on Survivor.
This is scary.
We got King of
He's
Hearts
still in a good spot though. Like, even with all of these crazy jokers coming up for C-dubs, like, nothing's guaranteed here.
NEATO should be able to see a lot of them. And I will say one great thing about this idle hit for C-dubs is everything aligns for the Chad. It is a face card. It is a heart card. It's going to be hard to take down C-dubs in this no matter what. The important thing for NEATO is just finding these jokers in the first place.
Yeah.
But no glass right now for C-dubs.
Justice up top too. So that's going to be, that
Justice
King of Hearts
top.
is going to be...
It's going to be a lot of points.
Very buff.
I think this is enough. Well, we have the Chariot downstairs. Are we gonna risk the glass on NEATO's side? They don't want to risk losing life with C-dubs dying to the blind, but I feel like the flush would have been fine.
I think it's worth it.
Yeah, I mean, and it breaks because it's NEATO. I don't think I swear NEATO is playing with a separate glass queue.
Yeah, it's been pretty brutal.
NEATO may miss the Bloodstone. I think they'll see the idol though.
Definitely will see the idol. Pick up these kings too, honestly. I'm not opposed.
Jack of Hearts. Probably sell out of the face that is scary. Maybe you could
get rid of scary face. You could also get rid of rebate,
it's tough.
You're going into your last set of PvP, so at most you're seeing
there's a Bloodstone. And you know what? The Acrobat
right now.
Staying here for NEATO may be the difference. We are missing that Justice, which is going to be down to 4x. But we have Scary Face, which kind of props us back up. It's going to be a very close PvP if both these players get their draws.
Also, these level ups might make a really big difference here.
Yeah, right? With the full house.
That full house could be the difference maker.
All right, here we go.
He's gonna hold on to a little bit of gold too.
Let's listen in.
Hello.
Hey there.
How we doing?
Pretty good and cool.
Well, that's more good and cool than me, I guess.
Immediately draws the King of Hearts.
Love to see it.
If you're rooting for C-dubs.
I just want to see big hands. Keeps throwing back these kings. I feel like you gotta hold on to these kings.
I guess going for the flush.
Okay, he's gonna get it.
Still no Jack of Hearts for NEATO.
He's gonna find something in his purple seal.
Well,
Gets it!
Spades.
No! Oh, and a full house with the 6s!
Wow.
This hand's gonna be so close.
I think so too.
We have a...
Yeah, I can't even...
I think we're gonna get a
if I'm
2.5x on the chips. I think that's gonna be enough. Let's see.
This is... I don't know what I'm doing. It's not...
Oh my gosh!
Oh!
You beat me.
Okay.
Oh my god.
The Bloodstone came through for
Dang it, dude.
C-dubs.
Okay, no worries, man.
I forgot about that part of it.
Alright.
Yeah.
So many
Bloodstone.
hits.
It's a pity life. I get
Alright.
it. It's fine.
Now,
No,
though,
it's not. It was like one of those
what's
things
your
where it's
angle?
like,
How are you gonna get through here? You gotta have an idle hit
okay, it's
on...
fine. It's chill. Fine.
Idle has to hit on a card that's hearts.
It has to hit.
And
Actually, I
ideally,
think
it has to hit on a face, right?
most importantly is actually the face. I think.
Yeah, actually, it's probably more important because then you can play some kind of full house combo, something. You have a sun up top too, which is actually incredibly good here. You got to recognize you got to hold on to this sun for some face cards.
Yeah.
But here's is there any? No, you'll be fine for these blinds. And NEATO does have a lot more gold here. Did get rid of that rebate though. So I think they're both going to see probably close to the same depth of the queue.
We're cracking open a second fridge sig. This could be the difference.
PEDs. Oh my god, look at all those queens. So here's the thing too that you got to consider. These sun cards and these world cards, you probably want to use them now rather than save them because you want to influence the idle proc as well. You want it to be much more likely.
It's the debate, right? Like, do you do it now to influence the idol, or do you hold it so you can switch if need be in the PvP? I think we influence the
It's gonna full
idol.
auto sun here too.
This smeared could be really good for NEATO, but it hurts to lose
Smeared
some
is
scoring.
so juicy.
I think you got to take it over the over Scary Face. You will double the amount of idle hits.
Yeah. You
And
got it. It's just it's so good. It's so good for idle. It's so good for Bloodstone. I think NEATO recognizes it too. Is there a world where C-dubs is not going to see this smear?
I think
It all comes back to the schmear. Who has the schmear, who doesn't?
I think they'll see it right away in this shot, but I could be wrong.
They're definitely going to aggressively roll down here.
Yeah, there's enough there. Right there. It
Okay,
hits a
good.
diamond, so I think this is I mean, easy sell with Showman for C-dubs.
Mm-hmm. Also get a little bit of extra gold here with the Wii.
Wee. Oh, we should have grabbed the buffoon pack first. Minus a couple dollars there.
Missed out on a little gold. Could be difference maker. Honestly, one roll could be the difference.
Yeah, with this limited amount of money, minor mistake like that matters.
And you're running out of runway here. You know, like this is your last chance.
This is the final build, not a face card. I mean, if NEATO gets a face hit here, it is just, I think, GG's. But obviously also depends on this smeared decision.
Are you so inside your own head that you miss out on smearing this bagel? Like, I don't know. You're also at 23 gold, so you might be considering holding on to interest going to the next round. But I mean, the smeared is it's so good here, especially with a world and a sun up top.
You guarantee you can have 2, maybe 3 of the idol card. It is fantastic.
Yeah, it's so good. Face doesn't do nothing, and I think too when you're in this position, you're thinking like, okay, this is my chip card, right?
I think you're also thinking
yourself out of it.
You lost by like 20%, and you're like, well, if I lose 50% of my chips, does it matter? But yeah, I think NEATO needs to realize that Bloodstone obviously wasn't like only one card was a heart, so that difference could have easily been just a heart or two, and ends up making the right play.
Big.
We do have, what I will say, I do ask that the competitors moving forward hit the timer, but we do have some YouTube commenters just going absolutely crazy at the idea that C-Dubs has not hit the timer. Probably needs to look inside themselves and ask themselves why they need to be so mean in a YouTube comment section.
I used to not, but then I realized, God, I hate all of you so much. I have to hit it. It's the only way I can enact my furious rage. I don't get the opportunity often. I have to.
Doc, I think extra credit's just included in the new multiplayer, if I'm not mistaken.
I've never been so bored in waiting for PvP that I've opened up the collection and just started looking around. That's like the equivalent of pulling up the dulls.
Or have you seen watch the Raren versus Bear game last week? Oh my god.
I will, but I will pull up. I will tape a piece of paper on the left side of my screen, so I'm just gonna watch Bear.
But it's Raren who pulled out the I forget what the game's called.
Bummer. I gotta hit. Maybe I'll just have them tell me about it from down in the hole. Raren! They was talking about a game from last week.
Cross.
It sounded like a good game.
Crossy roads, I think is what he was trying to say.
Well, what is going to get procced on this idol next round is the thing that we got to look for here for NEATO.
NEATO a little bit worried about getting out of this blind, but I think the full house with the Jackson 10s will just win.
Easily. And might get some money here on this magic, on this lucky.
Also gets because of smeared, they'll get an extra ×2 with the 10. There's a lot of great hits here. What are we doing? What are we doing? What? There's no way we're using a singular sun. No. What? I'm gonna unmute. I'm very curious.
You have a smear joker.
But what if I lose?
Oh, NEATO is saying like, I want to save it, but I think I'm gonna lose if I don't. I think NEATO's just miscalculating her score. More than enough points, and this is painful.
We know there's a fool in the next tarot pack too, so it's not super punishing. But
this is gonna end up scoring like 10 times the amount needed. And Bloodstone didn't even proc once on that jack, by
Yeah.
the way. Guys, narrated advance. Nito makes it
Two
out of the big blind.
spades.
Also, chat, you could just subscribe to Nandre and...
Or
then
pitch
whatever
turbo.
else.
Or sub to Zano.
Nah, I'm okay.
There's like a gajillion. There's like
Oh,
there's
we got
so many outs.
2 of spades. That's terrible for Nito.
It's pretty bad.
And he's no Bloodstone, and that... I mean, me... Oh, no, it's really bad. What is the chance that Red Seal's a 2?
Pretty bad. You still gotta change it.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't have the big blind, right? Oh, no, it does have the big blind. Yeah, there's still one more roll.
Oh, I apologize. I didn't realize how we hadn't played the big blind. Apologies, chat. Apologies, chat.
Yeah.
We're not that
There's
desperate
still one
yet.
more roll. And getting that extra sun out is gonna help with potentially procking something real juicy, because there is another angle here too, Zeno, that we didn't consider, which is if your idol hits on the right card, you could also just get out from Schmear and buy another scoring joker.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great point. If it hits hearts, we don't need Smear, especially with the sun up top, as Pico makes an appearance. Don't know what C-dubs could possibly be doing. Oh, Polychrome. Whoa. Turned into a cat.
Do they not have cats in NorCal?
Not polychrome
I
cats
feel like you're very shocked by the appearance
that
of
were
the kitty.
formerly people.
Oh, it's...
This draw
Yeah,
could
or-
kind of go bad for Nito, but I think even like a flush probably does it. Okay, we get the full house anyway.
Yeah, that easily clears. Especially considering last round you just saw it easily clear.
Yeah. Going to make an extra 2 of spades. That could, if we don't get the hearts hit, that could definitely come back to haunt Nito, wasting that world card.
Yeah, I don't know. That's scary.
Well, it's not scary. We
Holding
got
on
rid
to
of
this
scary
sun
face.
is really nice. Holding on to this sun is still really nice.
See what the idol hits for Nito. It is 8 of diamonds. Well, it's good we
So
have
you're
that sun
definitely holding
card.
on Schmear. I don't remember what was in these packs.
It's
Oh yeah, the Wii
Wii.
Joker. Nothing juicy in there, but it's gonna get a chance to roll once.
Yeah, well, I don't believe anything's in the roll, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, it's a temperance.
Hmm? Hold on.
Polychrome crazy.
You could roll one more time.
All right, let's listen in. It's going to be a heck of a final
Grand
PvP.
finale.
Hey.
Are you struggling?
It's kind of weird, yeah. A little bit weird. Just a
I
tad.
don't know what I'm doing.
I kind of feel that.
Draws the 8. Draws
Yeah.
2 8s.
Ugly, ugly, ugly.
I mean, Nino might be able to set up a really nice flush house here.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh my god, we had an
There it
extra
is.
heart.
There's your 3 8s.
Yeah. We just need to draw a jack.
Yep.
I mean, ideally 2, but at least 1. Okay, or we might just play 4 of a kind 8s, but then we get no photo value.
Yeah, I kind of wish you hold on to that king as well.
Mm-hmm.
Just looking for face cards to pair with these 8s. On the other side, C-Dubs rolled the 9 of diamonds and also is holding on to quite a few 9s. Has the 9 of hearts, which is effectively a 9 of diamonds here.
I mean, photo isn't the same as idol. Chat, who's going to tell them that they're both 2x? Obviously, if you play 2 face cards, you can only play 3 of the idol card, but you're going to get the better... Never mind, I'm not going to get into it.
NEATO is going to pull the flush house.
Oh, never mind.
Did you die on me?
No, I'm alive.
No, I meant like during the blinds.
No.
I may have lost a life. I don't actually remember. I don't actually remember.
I don't know why, but I thought you were up 3 lives to 1 on me.
No.
Maybe I'm tired. So
Yeah.
like, I don't know why I was thinking.
You definitely got me a couple of times. Yeah. But I might have lost a life.
I think this is the right discard for NEATO.
Calling it Tazon Day, leaning away, so that when you cough, it's not right into the mic.
Okay, we're going to get rid of the jack, and we're going to just go for the final 8 and hold the steal. It's not...
You play the straight here? King high straight? You have 2 jacks. You have 2 jacks.
That's the question I'm asking myself right now, and I think...
How many more 8s does NEATO have? If it's only 1, I don't know if I love this play. If it's 2, I can get behind it.
I think you gotta keep the jacks for this flush house.
So
Doesn't get the... Well, yeah. Yeah, it stinks. I still think NEATO might have it.
I think the flush is still pretty good. Not as good as the flush house, but you can't play all the 8s.
Well,
if you want to get the...
Yeah, no, you're
face
gonna play
cards.
you're gonna have to just play the 4 of a kind.
Is that better?
I think so, because the 4 of a kind is... Oh, I don't know what level flush NEATO has. It depends what flush house level. Or a flush level. Actually, I think you're right. Yeah, because you can play the...
Bloodstone, though.
And exactly, and you could have played the face card queen. You were so right, Andre. That is a mistake.
Yeah, that flush house was huge.
The flush house probably had it.
Did you play a glass there?
No, that was my problem. Also, we had a very similar build.
Wow.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the tiredness got me on that game, but like I had 0 money. Like there was
as soon
one
as
anti.
Lost my money, Joker, and then my idol didn't hit, and it was just.
I had 0 money.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, up 60 gold.
I call it an idol hit, but.
C-Dubs has
The idol was on my glass card on the last PvP.
Unintentional leguming quite a bit throughout this entire 3 games.
Quite a bit of goom maxing, if you will.
All right, chat.
Very interesting decks, very interesting jokers, very interesting lines.
That's gonna be.
I think if I had pulled
it from me.
I got 4 diamonds.
I'm gonna send you over to Nandre. I'm gonna go eat dinner.
The photograph, but I was like, but I have.
He's gonna dinner max, chat.
I'm gonna dinner max.
Idol and the Bloodstone. So I was like, I just.
GG's, Zeno. And remember, everybody.